Hey there everyone and welcome back to another Where Winds Meet build video. Before we start, a quick note. I have placed one CD key somewhere in this video as a small giveaway. That key will get you currency and vital character development resources, including Echo Jade, coins, random chest, and internal art notes. So keep a lookout for that. Now today I have for you the big boy damage dual blades paired with the rope dart. This combination is absolutely amazing for shredding any boss in the game. And if you're a solo player like me, this is going to help you out a ton. Once you nail the flow, this build is truly great for any content available right now. So without further ado, let's dive in. Let's start with the weapons and skills. So our primary weapon will be Infernal Dual Blades. Let's see why. First off, let's talk about the very basic skill, dodge. Because a successful dodge triggers a longer breath hold duration, essentially a slow-mo effect. If you can time your dodges correctly, you will be rewarded. For the martial art skill, we have Addled Mind. I use this as my main tool to quickly close the distance between myself and the boss. Now for the special skill, Calamity's Greed. You are going to use this skill a lot. It hits multiple enemies and yes, it even staggers bosses. But that's not the only thing it does. This skill is key to filling our Karmic Flame gauge. Think of Karmic Flame like a demon form from Monster Hunter. You activate it when the gauge is full. And then you dish out absolutely insane amount of damage. Because both your critical rate and critical damage are massively increased. We will understand this more when I break down the gameplay rotation. For our secondary weapon, we are using the Mortal Rope Dart. We don't use this for damage, we only use this to apply buffs using Rodent's Resilience and Rodent's Rampage. This is purely a supporting weapon to fuel the dual blades. For the rest of the gear, we want to aim for the Swallow Call set. If you're confused about how to get these sets, just look at these pictures. For the Swallow Call, it's going to be this bird kind of thing. Right now I only have the 2-piece, but once we have the 4-piece, light attacks will deal 15% more damage to targets with ki below 40% and an additional 5% more to exhausted targets, which will take the damage to the next level. So this will be the first priority. If you want any other set, go for Calm Waters. I have the 4-piece here. Performing a perfect dodge will restore your HP and endurance, which is very useful for dual blades. It's still very early in the game, so as always, once we get across to more regions and better gear, I will definitely update this build for maximum effectiveness. For now, don't stress too much about the specific gear choices. Just make sure you grab pieces with the highest gear tier possible. Moving on to the inner base. The first one will be Echoes of Oblivions. This gives our dual blades a massive damage boost by applying a useful buff. We also grab Vendetta, which helps boost our rope dart's effectiveness. And finally, Bitter Seasons for applying poison to bosses so they take more damage. For Mystic skills, use whatever suits your playstyle. I personally love staggering the bosses with Guardian Palm and Cloud Steps. Apart from that, I also have Lion's Roar and some fun with Leaping Toad. Alright, let's see some gameplay and talk about the combat rotation. Listen carefully. We start with the rope dart. Hold R to get into the charging stance and then hit the special skill Rodent's Rampage. This applies your crucial buffs. Now you can switch to the dual blades. Start spamming both your martial skill and special skill to quickly fill the Karmic Flame gauge. Once your Karmic Flame gauge is full, activate it and start spamming your light attacks. What I like to do here is completely ignore the boss's attack and keep spamming until the gauge is empty. But if you think that's very risky, you can dodge and deflect. Once your gauge is fully depleted, just repeat the entire process. Rope dart, charging stance, apply buff, switch to dual blades, build up Karmic Flame, delete the boss. Once you get the flow, this build is ton of fun and the damage output is truly satisfying. Alright, that wraps up my high damage dual blades early game build for Where Winds Meet. I hope this helps in dealing with all the bosses. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment if you have any questions or tweaks and subscribe for more Where Winds Meet. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.